Great, great. Ready to get back in the saddle here, and we got a great one tonight. I mean, I'm ecstatic. I've been jumping all over the house today, just waiting for this one.
And I've been prepping. I've been doing shadow boxing at home, acting like I was getting ready. Picked up the Fight Night controller again, man, getting ready to go. My kid beat me. Different story, different story. But man, speaking of special days, man, before we even introduce our guest here in a minute, we're lucky to have our your first coach. Is this your first coach, Coach Uncle
Yeah,
Dal? Uncle
yeah,
Dal, how you doing, man?
Hey, how you guys doing?
great, great.
Excited,
We're
man.
glad to have you on. We know this is a special one for all of us, but
Oh,
especially,
absolutely, absolutely.
yeah, especially great for you because growing up in the same house, we heard our guest's name all the time coming out of your mouth. So we know we need to have you on in this one.
Uncle Dane,
I
take me through
appreciate it.
this. Yeah, Uncle Dal and Uncle Dane. I know this was one of your heroes. So is this the guy that you used to like kind of practice punching Uncle Dane with? Is this the guy that you like learned your skills from, Dal? Is that how this went down? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, with all hit with Dain and all my brothers, every time give that punch, and the last thing they'd hear before they hit that ground would be lights out.
I love it.
Yo,
Some things never change, man. But speaking of that, we're excited going to have Coach Uncle Dow. We call him Uncle Dow, Coach Dow. Been a patriarch of the family, sports, soccer, powerlifting. One of the inspirations of why Dane and I do this, you guys really, he's kind of
Yeah,
leads the family
absolutely.
in that direction. An athlete, a true athlete, still going strong, still outlifting all of us combined. Just a great athlete. So had to get him on. That being said, today's a big day, huge day for the show. I put a little teaser out that he was coming on today. And Dane, we've done 300 episodes, man, but I'm a
Yeah,
little nervous today. I'm a little nervous
yeah,
about
yeah,
this one.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm
Um,
excited and
yeah,
nervous at the same time.
there's a gentleman, all of you out there, the boxing fans, and I still love boxing. This
Yeah,
gentleman, his pedigree speaks for itself. We'll bring on Mr. Lights Out James Toney here in just a second. Yes, James Toney, 77 wins, only 10 losses, and then five. Basically a 92 fight career, 40 plus knockouts. This guy, I'm
yeah.
telling you. Never a day goes by that I don't think about if I could just get one knockout, let alone 41 like this guy. So one of the best to ever do it in the glory days of boxing, still going strong, now teaching the younger generation. So it's our true honor on behalf
Yeah.
of Dal, Dane, and I in the show to bring on Mr. Lights Out James Toney. James, how you doing, my friend?
what's going on, partner? What's
Good to
going
see
on?
you,
How y'all
man.
doing out there, man?
Awesome,
Doing
man.
great, doing great. We've been
Yes,
waiting for
sir.
this one for a long time, and we can't help but tell you thank you from the bottom of our hearts for the time you're giving us today.
I mean, I
Yes,
really
sir.
appreciate you guys having me on your show. I was looking forward to it. And you see, I don't do nothing on Sunday, watch football, but I interrupt my Detroit Lions to do you.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you, man. That
appreciate
that's
it.
a true honor, man. We'll keep it quick for you. We appreciate you, man. I'm actually going to jump into the question set, James. I'll go first, and then we'll rotate. When I think about you as a boxer, I've watched your videos many times, watched your career. I even love the things you're kind of doing on social media now that your son's putting out. This lights out brand that you became. I'm curious, so man, maybe taking us back in the day, the love for boxing, when this all started, even before your first fight. When did you get the love to do this? How did you become the boxer? When did this all start for you?
Well, I started boxing back when I was 10 years old. Back in I had my first fight on August 2nd, 1982. That was Wolf Benitez's last title defense
Oh
Hmm.
on
my.
ABC Sports. Matter of fact, that was my first amateur fight. And you know what? You're not gonna believe this. I lost.
Hmm.
No, really? Okay.
I got
Okay.
I got I got RSC because
Okay.
I wasn't taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? I played football. Football my first love. So I played football during the season and obviously I boxed.
Hmm.
And I beat up.
Yeah, 10 years old, man. I guess so, man.
Yeah.
You've been tough your whole life then, man. So
And
just got
so
into it at 10 years old. Okay. Okay.
and then I stopped. Then I stopped for a while. I got embarrassed, as
Yeah.
I watched football.
Hmm.
And then one day in practice, and doing football, inter squad scrimmage, we all got into a fight.
Hmm.
Everything just came back to me then.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
10 years and strong, man. I'm in my first sport at 10 was like T-ball, man. And you're over here tough as nails at 10 years old already. Boxing, that's amazing. I love that. Well, 10 years old. So the career is over 40 years in the making, sounds like, right, Dane? So
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah, go
absolutely.
ahead. Go to.
From what brought you back to boxing from that football? And I mean, I know it's hard at that age to find your love. What was it about that
Well,
boxing?
I had a great football career. I had college scholarships, but I had one thing I wasn't doing, and that was the grades. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I was too busy hanging on the street, trying to be Mr. Tough Guy instead of being in school, getting your grades, trying to go to college and better myself in life.
Uh-huh.
So then, once it happened, once I found the SATs and all that, I
Hmm.
said, my mom said, you gotta do something, but you can't stay here.
Hmm.
Yeah. Can't
You
say
know what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
My mom was tough, and,
Yeah.
and because of her, is what I became today, boy. And she told me what I had to do, and I did.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. You got to.
It's good
You got to.
advice.
Now, as your career started going after the amateurs and things like that, and you started learning the craft and catching your style, all the fights that you've had from, 86 to your final fights, what are maybe one or two fights that stick out in your head that are among your favorites that you can tell us
Mhm.
about?
My favorite is the first one with Iran Barkley.
Mhm.
Once again, everybody said he used to be Tommy Hearn. I said that's the point. Be his butt
You're good. You're good. You're good.
because he fought my idol Tommy Hearns.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Now I'm going to return the favor. And I did. Matter of fact, to this day, it is the most perfect fight you ever seen
Yeah.
because I put it on it for 9 rounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
And my second one was Holyfield because Holyfield, everybody, oh, he's too big. He about Tyson. I said, man, I don't care about all that. I keep on saying about it. There's a difference between me and everybody else. I was born to fight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everybody else was taught to fight.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Born to fight, man. I agree, man. But that's true. So Holyfield and wow, we were just looking at clips of the Aaron Barkley fight earlier. We were reminiscing about that. Man,
Yeah.
I can see why that was one of your favorites, right? For sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, you've had like Dane said, you had quite a span. Do you? I mean, as growing up, I mean, like as you said, you were born to fight. Uh, Growing up through the amateurs, or even to when you became pro, did you have somebody or somebodies that kind of get you looked up to as mentors?
Yeah, Thomas Hearns. Tommy
Yeah.
Hearns. Ray Robinson. I didn't know these guys, but Sugar Ray Robinson. As a child, all the old school guys. Because I always thought myself as an old school athlete.
Yeah. Yeah. Those tough as
Sugar Ray
those
Robinson.
guys were tough as nails back then. And you carried that through
Yes.
your whole career. Absolutely.
Look, from football to boxing, those two sports are gruesome.
Yeah.
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 Not basketball, boom, like stop it.
Yeah. Totally different. Yes, sir.
Baseball, stop it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
Go
yeah.
ahead, Down.
All right. So what? I mean, what's next for you now? I mean, I know you still try to remain active and things like that, but as far as we come to the close of another year, what do you have on your plate for 2026?
Well, we have big
Hmm.
things. We have a documentary coming out. Excuse me, a docudrama.
Okay.
Is it
Okay.
called? I have a TV show coming out. I'm with my son's getting ready to turn pro. He's
Oh
getting ready
wow.
to his pro fight in February, and I'm excited. I'm very looking forward to that. I
Mhm.
can't wait.
Oh, that's
We need to have your son on the show, man, too. Tell him an open invitation. We've been messaging back and forth. So
yeah.
open invitation
Absolutely.
him
Oh,
as well. That'd be
that was
amazing.
Prince. This is James Jr.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Yeah. Well, man,
Yeah.
we wish him well in that fight. I'm sure it's going to be great. You
Hey,
said it's in February. Is that correct? So
yes,
got you,
Okay.
man. We'll be watching. Yeah, let us know. We'll be
Yeah,
watching. We'll promote
definitely.
that. You know, we got you.
thanks, man. I
So
appreciate it.
of course, Dale's got Coach Dale has a couple bonus questions. As a coach that he is, Coach Dale, you had a couple bonus questions for him. Is that right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. You just mentioned your son, which kind of leads me into some of the other questions. Are you kind of helping him try to instill that that old school mentality, or?
what happened along the way. And he learn and understand this is not a cakewalk.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
You have to bust your butt every day when you train. You can't do nothing half time. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gotta be straight and on the go.
Yes, sir.
You know, I mean, so I'm teaching him everything I know, and his coach teaches what he knows. So it should be he can be all right. But I'll
Mhm.
you one thing, he will be knocking people out.
Nice.
No doubt.
He,
No doubt.
he wouldn't be a Tony if he didn't.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Absolutely.
No
So
doubt.
with
Go ahead, Dow.
so with that, one of the things that I loved about you and your style was that kind of, I don't know, it's kind of called different than kind of like the crab style, to where you kind of almost disappear when you're to dodge and slip punches. Is that something you're trying to instill into your son, or?
No, hey man, he's born with it. All I gotta do is bring it out. It's him.
Sir.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I love
So,
that.
Was that style difficult to learn, or is that just something kind of instinctive,
oh
or?
man, I think for me it came naturally, but you know I had to put I had to put a lot of work into it. Me
Mhm.
and believe me, I didn't come up with it. It wasn't me. It was my trainer Bill Miller, who trained Ray Robinson, who trained Archie Moore, who trained Rich as a child,
Mhm.
and Tommy Hearn. So you know, I had a great mentor through early years of my career, and then towards the back half, I had Freddie Roach, great dude. Man, they're my all top two trainers of all time right there, Bill Miller and Freddie Roach.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Freddie Roach is so detailed, it's crazy.
Mhm.
Wow. Wow. And on our,
So
go ahead, Dow.
no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to ask about. I know that we had talked about, on our show, we promote a lot of female athletes and leaders and things like that. We know in your career, you were one of the first ones that had a female manager, and I know you might have had some controversy from that for whatever reason. We can't know why, but what was it like having a female manager whenever it wasn't in
Yeah.
vogue on those days?
Well,
Yeah.
in my mind, I didn't care because if she did the job, she did the job.
Right.
Whether she's a man or a woman, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
There was time when she was in meetings, I had to go in, especially when she was Don King. I had to go in because Don King, he's vicious,
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
and
Mhm.
I had to go back on
Mhm.
it. Job, she's
Absolutely.
great manager.
Yes,
yeah,
No
sir.
problem.
We commend
yeah.
you for doing that, Tony, James Toney, because we're big on promoting that female athleticism and that
Oh
equality, like you said, to
man,
get the job. We love you for doing that, man. You stood out to us,
I think I may be wrong, but I think women should be 50-50 across the board.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? So it is what it is, until everybody get their head up above water, they understand.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yes, sir. That's spot on. Coach Dow, before I go on rapid, did you have any more bonus questions? I want to make sure I give you a
Uh,
chance to do that.
yeah, I just have a couple, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just who gave you the name Lights Out?
Marcus. Man, my guy, Greg Owens, may he rest in peace. He, every day for 10 years, we drove from Ypsilanti, Michigan to Detroit to train every day after he worked a whole 9 hour job at GM.
Mm.
Wow.
I mean, he is my guy, my guy for life.
Love
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
Love that.
he did his thing, and then one night after the gym, we were like, we'll talk about nicknames. I said, I got one. He said, what is it? I'm gonna have me. Damn. How about Too Sweet? He said, no. That wasn't what he really said, but no. Mm, you
Yes,
ain't
sir.
you ain't a piece of stick candy. And then I said, you got one then? He said, yeah, I got one. I said, what is it? He said, Lights Out. I said, what the? I said, what kind of name is that? And he said it was from a Grateful Dead song.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know how to Grateful Dead or whatever at the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
If this was in '88 in August of '88.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Well,
I said,
lights out. Okay.
I was kind of, but then after my first fight, knocked me out, and everybody I remember lights out, lights
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It just took.
Very
Yeah.
I'm
fitting.
stuck with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
nice.
love it. Very
It's
fitting, man.
it's nice when you can back up the name.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for
Oh,
sure.
most definitely, I had to.
Yes, sir.
Look, my amateur record was 31-2, 29 KOs.
Wow. And crazy. Dale, you got one
So,
more? Is that correct?
yeah,
Before I
it's just one
transition
more. I'm
rapid.
sorry.
Yeah.
One of the other that's kind of the most impressive to me is, um, every fighter obviously has to go through losses and things like that. But you know, to me, it seemed like a big sense of pride that you've never been knocked out or you've never been stopped in your career now, and that's impressive alone. But you also went through what 5, 6 different weight classes. Now I know how tough it is to train just as a boxer. I mean, so it, can you kind of explain maybe how difficult it was training? Because you don't train. I would imagine you don't train the same way as a middleweight as you would like a heavyweight. So as far as the
But
differences.
let me tell you something. Like I said, when I played football, I was 205 pounds.
Mm.
Okay? Everybody kept telling me, you too small to be a heavyweight at 205.
Mm.
So they said, you have to lose some weight. I said, how much weight do I have to lose? They said, keep going until we tell you to stop. So once I got to 157, I ain't going no lower. I
Wow.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it no more. I turned pro my first fight at 157, and then after each fight, it was hard for me to keep my weight down. I'm not sure a big guy.
Mhm.
I was doing it for so long, it was crazy. If I take 2 weeks up from the gym, I'm gonna gain 20, 30 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
That's impressive, man.
And but you know what? I was doing all them things I shouldn't be doing as a fighter. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Only I smoke cigars. That's
Yeah.
my
Yes,
thing.
sir.
But I don't drink. I love to eat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I won't turn on a plate of food. But
Yes, sir.
that was the only thing in my career that could slow me down.
Mm.
But then but each time I went down, I moved up. I kept getting comfortable and more comfortable.
Mm. Okay.
Hmm.
So what you're
Okay.
saying is,
Is
James, is somebody's fist might not have stopped you, but that plate of cheesy fries might have gotten your way a couple times. Is that what we're saying? Real nice out.
Kill cheese fries.
Let's
I
go.
got you.
I got you, man. That's a good answer, man. So you kids out there, don't be afraid of the fist, be afraid of the calories. That's what Coach Tony's telling you right now. I love it,
Yeah.
man. I love it.
Yeah,
Well, James, I'm gonna transition to something. I promise you, in all your days of media interviews, I promise you haven't had a section like this. You don't have to answer quickly, but we're known for something that's called rapid fire. This is about 300 episodes. We've done this. What I'm gonna do, Dain, Dow, and I, we've already bet on what we think you're gonna say, almost like a family feud. I'm gonna present 5 questions to you, and you tell
okay.
us what you think is right, and we bet on what we think you're gonna say.
All
Whichever one
right,
of us gets most of your questions right gets lunch provided by the loser. Now, I'm not saying I'm James Toney, but I am about 40 and 20 at this. All right, got me.
there you go.
So I'm not quite as successful as you, but I got some pretty good results. Dane owes me a few lunches, and we'll see how
Yeah.
Dow does. He's a rookie at this. So Dane, you got your picks. Dow, you got your
Yeah.
picks.
Yeah. We're ready.
Ready? So again, James, answer. There's no wrong answer. You just go with what you feel during these questions. During this segment, there's no wrong answer. You just go with the flow. Okay?
But
You tell me what you feel. First question. You get a chance to do a cooking show. They're taking you as you are now. They're transferring you back in time to the mid '90s. You're going back in time, and they say, James, we'd like you to do a cooking show, and your host can either be George Foreman, of course, or you can do a cooking show with Butterbean. Foreman, Butterbean. Who do you want to co-host the show with?
of course, my man George Foreman.
Let's go. Let's go. I had you for that one. Dane, I had that one. What'd you have, Dane and
Oh
Dal,
yeah.
on that one?
Oh
I
yeah,
had
I had
George.
Coleman on that one.
Yeah, George. Oh, George,
Absolutely.
got you. Got you.
You'd have
Okay.
you'd have his lean mean grilling machine too.
Oh,
Let's go. That'd be awesome,
hey,
man.
matter of
George.
fact, while you talk about that, me and George with the same attorneys, right? And our attorneys did the deal for that.
Really?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's cool, man. What do you know about that? That's awesome. Okay, so we're tied on that one. Question 2. You're going back into one of your fights. We're going to say you're going into one of your mid-90s fights. And two of these artists, God rest their souls, I love them both. They say, James, we'd like to cut your intro song for you as you're walking into the arena. We want to literally be there live and kind of usher you in and sing for you. The two artists that come to you are Tupac and Biggie. They both want to sing you in the 90s. Which one would you have went with? Which direction?
Well, I'm biased because I'm married to Tupac because I knew him, so Pac.
Okay. Actually, I dig you on that one. I really did. I did. Dan, what'd you have on that one?
Oh yeah, Tupac.
Okay, man. Okay, Dad, what'd you have on that?
I had Tupac. I knew he moved.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Okay, you got me about one. Okay, got you. Okay. Dallin, Dane. Let's see how I do on this one. Bounce back. So question 3, I didn't know about the biopic, so I didn't know you had the movie coming out, but we're gonna say that in 2030 they're making a part 2, kind of a James Toney action, kind of a Creed type thing, you know, Rocky revival, all that. And these two awesome dudes say they want to play you in the movie, and you can choose the person to play you. The two choices is either Michael J. White, love him, love the dude, or Michael B. Jordan can play you. Michael B. Jordan, who's gonna play you in the movie?
Damn.
Might have stumped him.
Who? Michael B. Jordan
Or Michael J. White.
Oh, Michael J.
Yeah, Michael J.
I train him every other week.
Oh, really? Okay. So we're gonna. I think I know the answer to that one. Okay, got you. I love that dude, man.
Oh,
I see
yeah.
everything he's ever done. He's great. So okay, Dan, what'd you have on that?
Yeah, I
Michael
had
J?
I had Michael J. Absolutely.
Now, how about you?
Same.
Okay, tied on that one. Man,
Yeah, the guy's a
two more.
beast.
Two more. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
2 more. So they're getting the next question. They want you to do kind of some celebrity voice acting. There's 2 TV shows, cartoons that are making their 2026 a reboot, and they want James Toney to be that kind of deep lights out voice for one of these 2 shows. You can be the bad guy in the Inspector Gadget reboot, or you can be Megatron in Transformers. Inspector Gadget, Transformers.
Oh man, Megatron.
Let's go. I had that
Yeah.
one. I did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have the voice for it, the register for it. Go
Megatron.
deep.
Okay. Got you. I love it.
I must hurt you.
I love it. It just fits. I love it. So he's gonna, when that comes out, man. Not that I put the idea out there, but when you're the next Megatron, remember us little dudes here in Wichita. Okay. I got you, man. Love it. Last question. So they're making an audiobook about you, and you get 2 awesome voices that get to basically do the audiobook reading. Like they're going to read the book. You know, audiobooks, they have the person with the cool silky voice, and they get to read it for you. So you get to have your James Toney biography read by one of these 2 cool voices. You can have the voice of Darth Vader, or you can have the voice of Bruce Buffer. Darth Vader or Bruce Buffer. Totally different directions. Who's going to be the one that reads your book? Let's go. I knew it.
Oh, yeah.
Name, what'd you have?
Oh yeah. I had James Earl Jones. I had Vader. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I know James Earl Jones, but I was thinking the Darth Vader actual portion of it, you know, not just James Earl. So, now what about you? What'd you have on that one?
Oh, you have to go with Vader.
Okay, got you. And I can just see that. In the beginning was the lights out, back in a small town in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? That'd be so cool. Oh, thank you. Well, look, it looks like we actually tied. So Dane and Dal, you're off the hook. We tied, 3-way tie. We'll have to settle this on the basketball court. You know what I mean? So.
Well, let me tell you something. I ain't good at basketball, so I leave it alone.
Yes, sir. I got you. Well, thank you, James. That's a little something we do called rapid fire. Appreciate you being a good sport. I'll give it back to Dane for the last segment. So
on this last one, Chip, we call this an open mic. We open the floor to our guests to maybe talk to that next generations of fighters, athletes, musicians. You know, any youngster that aspires to do great things that maybe needs a word of encouragement or some words of wisdom, if you will. Is there something that you can maybe tell that next generation, to kind of maybe a mantra or a philosophy that you carry through the years? that you can give them?
Only thing I can tell you guys of today and forward, and man, stay focused. Stay focused.
Mm.
Stay focused on your craft. Hey, if you must stay focused on whatever you get your mind to do. If you don't, it can be bad for you.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the most important thing of all, listen to your parents. Because your parents know best.
Yes, sir.
They've been through there. They've been there before you. You have to listen.
That's good
Love
advice,
it.
man. That's in today's world. That's good
Nice.
advice, right, Uncle Dow? Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
because
the idea.
I was gonna say, with so many influences and everybody on the internet, and
Yeah, man.
and yeah, it's
Today's kids, they're so influenced by the internet, and then they
Yeah.
get
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And hey, on one thing is good. On one hand, excuse me, the internet is good for business. On the other hand, it's bad for the children.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy.
Yes,
Look at
sir. I agree.
all the problems we have today. All
Yes,
these
sir.
shootings and stuff.
You're
yeah,
right. I
absolutely.
agree.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I think that focus, James, when you talk about that, I'm grateful. Like I said, I know that you still being the legend that you are and the group of fighters you came up with. I don't know how you feel about this, Down Dane, but I feel like if all this social media and things would have been around back then, I almost feel like it might have diminished the sport a little bit. What do you guys think about what he's saying? About focus and pulling away from your attention. There wasn't as much distractions back in the day. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
Yes, sir, man.
It wasn't 24-hour TV,
Yes, sir.
cable TV or satellite TV or
Mhm.
internet or Instagram or
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
what's it? TikTok. It wasn't none
Yep.
of that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That way, back then we trained when we done, we went to bed.
Yes, sir.
yep,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
If you watch TV, you ain't gonna watch much, but 2, 4, and 7. Yeah.
You're right. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Channel 2, 4, and 7. That's all we
Mm-hmm.
had back then.
yeah, absolutely.
More less distractions, man. So today's
Yeah,
world, I think that's a great advice. Maybe set aside
exactly.
some of the act like you don't have it there at all times. That's a great piece of advice. Well,
Yeah,
Champ, like I said, my fault. Didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, James.
It's all good, man. Go ahead.
James, like I said, you doing this, I can't tell you what it means to Dana Dow and
yeah,
I. A fan of
Mhm.
you for decades. You're such an influence on the sport, on up and comers. We're excited to see your son make his debut. We're very blessed to be able to have watched your career and that you're still teaching and giving back. I think now, like you said, giving back and helping the next generation. We always say with people like you leading the sport and now kind of passing that torch, I think the next generation is in a good hand. So we're blessed to
absolutely.
have you in the
Yep.
sport. So.
Man,
Yeah,
thank you, man. Hey, I just think I gotta be here for the best sport in the world, which is boxing.
Yes,
Football,
yeah,
sir.
number two. Football, number two. I still love both. It's great. I'm a love of both sports, but I'm here for the next generation, my other kids.
yeah,
Yes,
I just want
sir.
to see them. I want to see them do just as good or better than me.
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Wow. Man. Well,
yeah,
James, on behalf of the show, thank you for taking time. We want to
yeah,
make sure you get you some time back to watch the Lions. Hope they
yeah,
pull it off tonight against them boys, right? They're gonna pull it
Sure.
yeah.
off. Let's go. Well,
Yeah, but
James, go ahead, Dane.
I was gonna say, if Dal, you have anything to add before we let our guest go
Yeah,
free there?
I just kind of want to mimic what Josh said, Champ. I mean, this is a great honor. I mean, like it's mentioned at the beginning of the show, you're one of my favorite boxers. I mean, I used to just love watch you, just your style and everything, and just the fact that you're kind of coming full circle with it and being that mentor and that leader for that next generation. And
Proud of you, bro.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited to watch your son. So I just
Yeah,
want to say from the bottom of my heart,
Thank
thank you
you
very much.
very much.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you.
Well,
yes,
Champ.
I hope I see y'all soon.
Yes,
yeah,
sir. We'll
yeah.
be in touch.
Definitely.
We'll get you back to your night, Champ. We'll be in touch. Let's do this again soon. Much love and thanks for
Hey,
making the time. Okay.
look, man, you have my number now. You have my number. Call to Prince anytime. Or if you don't get a hold of me, Prince answer your phone call. All right.
Yes, sir. We
Oh,
will
thank
do.
you,
Yes, sir.
thank you.
All right,
Absolutely.
bro. No
Much
problem.
love. Be in touch. Much love. Okay. Have a good
Thank
night.
you, champ.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Well, guys, that was you can see why everyone loves him. They're just an
Yeah,
amazing
absolutely.
guy. As great of a boxer, I think he's an even greater human. Right, Dane? Right,
Yeah,
Down? What do you
yeah,
think?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
There's
yeah.
Yeah, especially in a sport like that, you think everybody's just rough and tumble and not a lot to say, but I mean he's a career that spans 40 years, 30 some years, and he's learned so much and he's willing to pass it on. I mean, a champion at multiple weight classes, and he just learned his craft and perfected it over the years, and the results speak for themselves. If you go watch, I mean, the younger groups, since you have this internet, go watch some of his stuff and you'll see what a virtuoso really is.
Oh man. Well, Dal, they say to never meet your heroes, but would you think? Was it disappointing, or I highly doubt it, right?
I would say if you can meet him because that
Yeah.
was that was incredible. I mean, like Dain said, he was, yeah, definitely an inspiration to me. I mean, just his demeanor, his professionalism. I mean, he was obviously never one to shy away from the limelight or controversy or anything, but
Yep.
he also knew how to handle it. He
Yep.
also knew how to know, and he's teaching how to pass that on. So it's, I mean, it was awesome. It was everything I hoped it would be. So
Good deal. Good deal. Well, on behalf of Coach Dow, thanks for the guest. It was an honor to have you here too, man. We've
Yeah,
heard so many
absolutely.
things from you
no,
over
it
the
was
years.
my
You
my
talk
pleasure, definitely.
Absolutely, man. We'll have to do it again sometime. On behalf of Dane and I on the show, Dane, we got like I told the audience in the past couple of weeks, we got a lot of stuff to come. The show's definitely not stopping. We've kind of transitioned to a little bit more quality over quantity. So,
Yeah,
guys, we got lots more to come out there. This will be out very soon. Got some big surprises coming up down the pike. I can't even talk
absolutely.
about yet. Going to be a big 2026. On behalf of Dane and Josh, don't forget, as always, that we love you. And Dane.
Thank you for listening.